สวัสดีค่ะชื่อโดเทียค่ะชื่อเลนเทียแล้วก็มาจากประเทศเยอรมันเรียนภาษาไทยประมาณ3 ปีแต่เรียนทิป
เรียนทิป เดี๋ยวเรียนยังไงเรียนทิปก็คือเรียนด้วยตัวเอง
but here like รถติดมาก
รถติดมากคือมาสไ
like even that is like
มันเป็นปกติสวัสดีครับวันนี้นะครับผมก็ได้มีโอกาสได้มาสัมภาษณ์เพื่อนใหม่ของผมนะฮะเพิ่งมาไทยด้วยใช่ไหมเขาเป็นคนเยอรมันนะครับผมเดี๋ยวเราไปรู้จักกับเขากันหน่อยสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
ช่วยแนะนำตัวได้ไหมครับ
สวัสดีค่ะชื่อโดเทียค่ะชื่อเลนเทียแล้วก็มาจากประเทศเยอรมันเมืองบอน
คนไทยอาจจะไม่คุ้นอาจจะไม่ค่อยได้ยินแต่ว่ามีเมืองที่ใกล้กว่านั้นไหมครับที่แบบดังๆก่อน
ค่ะแต่มีขนม coming from Bonn
เหรอ
ขนม very famous I'll show you
จริงเหรอเอามาจัดมา no
ฮาริโบ
เอาจริงไหมเนี่ย
ค่ะโบบอน Hans Riegel Bonn ชื่อ from the inventor and then Bo for Bonn
หรอ
จริงเหรอ
แบรนด์นี้ก็ดังอยู่แล้วนะในไทยก็มีในเซเว่นอะไรก็มี I guess right
yeah but in Germany we have more flavors and this is one of the flavors that I don't think is in Thailand
ไม่มีในไทยแน่นอนอันนี้
like a fluffy kind of
ขนมนิ่มๆอ่ะ
ค่ะ
อ๋อจริงๆแล้วมาจากเมืองของยูเลยว้าวเฮ้ยผมขอถามหน่อยว่าทำไมเทอาถึงพูดภาษาไทยได้ดีในระดับนี้เลยครับ
เพราะว่าเรียนภาษาไทยประมาณ3 ปีแต่เรียนทิป
เดี๋ยวเรียนยังไงเรียนทิปก็คือเรียนด้วยตัวเอง
Yeah, so I started learning for myself.
Okay.
Because I started to be interested in music, Thai music, and Thai media, TV shows, movies, everything. But then I started doing online classes, like on Zoom with a Thai teacher. But it was very early, so like in the morning, 8 โมงเช้า
เช้ามากเกินไป
In Bangkok.
In Thailand.
So for me, it was like 2 at night.
โอ้ดึกเลย
Yeah, but then I learned a little bit at university because we have a beginner's course there.
Oh wow!
But it's always like the กอไก่ขอไข่ It's always
so basic มาก
The basic มากแล้วก็ I know a lot of linguistics for Thai, like difference between English and Thai. So I know more advanced stuff, but not sentence structure, not vocabulary. Understand? เข้าใจประมาณ 50-60%
ใช่ไหมเข้าใจเนาะ
ใช่แต่พูด
vocabulary อาจจะมีไม่เยอะมาก
25-30%
โอเคเมื่อกี้ยูบอกว่า you are so into Thai music Thai artists or TV show everything ชอบอะไรในเกี่ยวกับอุตสาหกรรมในไทยบ้างพวกดนตรีรายการชอบเช่นอะไรชอบดูอะไร
ชอบร็อกกับเมทัล
no
yeah
จริงเหรอ
จริง love it ชอบสุดๆ so
วงอะไร
I can show you the playlist that changed my life.
Okay.
So first when I look into like music of a different country, I look into one genre that I love the most, which is nu metal. So like Slipknot, Disturbed, System of a Down, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I looked up on Spotify a playlist.
Okay.
And you will recognize the artists.
โอเคผมอ่านให้ฟังนะครับก็มี Bomb at Track รู้จักอยู่แล้ว Sleeping Ship รู้จักอยู่แล้วกล้วยไทยรู้จัก Retrospect Sweet Mallet Sleep Fools Tears Brand New Sunset รู้จัก Analine ก็รู้จักนะครับ Because Labia
Slot Machine Big Ass Body Slam
Basically ก็คือวงล็อกในไทยทั้งใต้ดินและบนดิน You know Underground ใช่ไหม
Yeah, a little bit.
Some of the band they came from underground.
Yeah.
ก็คือโหจริงเหรอ
Like Bomb at Track was the first song that I heard in Thai, and
I love this band.
Like the singer was my drumming teacher. I learned drumming.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's teaching drumming.
จริงเหรอ
At Rock Academy, and the drummer of Bomb at Track teaches drumming too, so you can learn with them.
ว้าว
Yeah.
ชอบเพลงเมทัลแบบนี้เลย
I love every genre except from German folk music. It's horrible. I hate it.
ทำไมอ่ะ
I hate Schlager. It's like people from Germany will understand. And of course, everyone knows Rammstein.
Yeah, Rammstein.
But
Electric Cowboy.
Electric Cowboy. Yeah, they also did a cover with, or did a collab with Baby Metal.
Yeah.
And who did like F-Hero and Body Slam also did a cover with Baby Metal.
ใช่ Body Slam ด้วยเฮ้ยยูรู้จักวงไทยเยอะมากเลยนะก็คือเพราะว่ายูชอบเพลงภาษาไทยยูเลยพยายามเรียนภาษาไทยไปด้วย You can learn from Thai song ใช่ไหม
Absolutely. The understanding, and it's more slow, so I can understand more of the words.
อ่า
And I basically analyze Thai musicians that sing in English. That's kind of my academic research, what I'm doing.
Wow.
It's kind of becoming my job to work in the music industry and help with pronunciation.
Wow, that's so good. So I want to ask you, like, before, this time you just came from German, right? How long you gonna stay this time? What do you think?
Kreativ.
No way.
Yeah, I'm flying back on Monday.
Just 1 week, huh?
Had 1 week free, and I wanted to use the rest of that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you work in German,
I
right?
study and work in Germany, and I want to finish my degree and do research in May, hopefully. I didn't get the scholarship funding from Germany to go, but maybe I'll be in May here and try to analyze the whole accent of Thai singers singing English
Wow.
to help and kind of help the industry in pronunciation.
That's so good. You came to Thailand before, right?
ใช่ค่ะ
So how long in total that you stay in Thailand?
ครั้งแรก2 เดือน
2 เดือนนะ
ที่ like in Thong Lo, like this street. I used to live here, so I'm very familiar with this
รู้
area.
พื้นที่ดี
ใช่ แล้วก็ครั้งที่3 อาทิตย์ and
okay.
then the last time I was here 1 อาทิตย์ for a big mountain music festival.
Oh wow. ก็คือ you came here because of the festival,
Of
like
course.
the concert.
Yeah, I was like singing and headbanging to like the year before to like retrospect, and people were like,
Yeah. I know them.
Farang is
Yeah,
like
so good.
Farang is like singing
This-
and headbanging to retrospect what's going on.
Do you know the band called Pepper Planes?
Yeah.
What do you think about them? Like, they are my friend.
Oh,
like real friend.
yeah, they're really good.
They're so good.
I listened to their newest like English song, and it was really,
Yeah,
really
he just-
pleasantly
they're just
surprised.
really-
Really good. They
the
nailed the
newest
genre
album.
down really, really well.
Yeah. Okay, so you came here so many times, so I want to ask you about the culture. If you compare live here in Bangkok, in Thailand, and compared to live in Germany, like there's some different thing like that you
Absolutely.
come up.
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
So generally the living expenses, what everyone is speaking about, of course, living expensive.
ครับ
It's much cheaper to live here. It's more convenient with Grab and everything. You can just
Yeah.
order everything. We don't have that in Germany. Everything costs a lot to
ครับ
get around or to order something for you.
For sure.
But the differences for sure are in terms of expenses in education.
อ๋อเหรอ
Like I'm worried.
แพง
I want to study my master's here,
Okay.
but it's like more than what you're paying. So this is one factor. Like I have to pay more. The tuition is more for people coming from outside of Thailand.
Oh,
And,
no?
yeah. Like in some universities, almost like double as much
No.
for a semester. It's like really high, but understandable. The
Yeah.
price has to be cheaper for Thais.
ครับ
But we don't really have to pay student fees at all in Germany.
That's good.
We just have to pay some fees that will like cover some things. So it's like 300 euros or something. So it's not that much. It is like, if I compare it, it's like 12,000 baht, maybe 12,000 baht or something a semester. And that's it.
Okay.
For university semester.
Cheap.
And you can keep on studying how many semesters you want.
จริงเหรอ
Like you don't have to like, oh god, like in America, oh god, I have to pay so much money for my tuition. I have to finish university so much, so fast. We don't have that in Germany. You can study until you're 30, 40, doesn't matter. You can start studying at 50, 60.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you like the most about Thailand? For you?
The current youth and mindset
Oh.
of our kinds of people, of creatives, of people with our kinds of brains and thinking. I really love that. And just new movements, new mentalities. I kind of resonate a lot with that. And so this is kind of what draws me here to the people mostly that share the same mindset.
Wow. That's a good
And the
one.
music.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I-
music, of
that's
course.
what I love
It's
the
a
most.
big thing for you.
Absolutely. I can't work without music. Like my brain is playing
same.
radio all the time in my brain.
Same.
And I just have to put music on and I'm productive.
Wow. And then opposite.
Kind of how everything is a little bit too unplanned or relaxed sometimes.
okay.
As Germans, we like structure. Or like personally, with some things, I do like structures,
Yeah,
like
right.
set plans and stuff. And I get that
We
there's a
don't really
concept. Yeah, no.
I mean, for me, like,
And this is something that people have to get used to. This is like part of learning another culture and like intercultural communication competence to know that other people work differently and have different views of time and just appointments. This is something that I'm struggling with
I understand you like you love like the structure and everything. You plan, you do that. Especially like if you go out and you plan to meet someone and then
yeah. It's just like a kind of expectations, but that's something that's happening in the West, and for everyone coming from like maybe South Europe also, they have more relaxed lifestyle, or like Southeast Asia. When they come to the West, it's kind of that you have to know that if something is like set up or expected at certain times, has to happen. But here, like รถติดมาก
คือมาส
like
ไทย
even that is like
มันเป็นปกติ
affecting things.
that's normal so I think Thai people we understand that you know? Even like I mean for me like when I go out to see some friends and I was like okay I'll meet you there at 5 p.m. which is like I have to get out of my place like at 2 or 3 you know 2 hours before so because of but we cannot
exactly
that's normal
yeah and also what I don't like is that my sleep schedule gets messed up here. Like this city is messing up my sleep schedule so much. So hot outside
it's so
during
hot
the
right
day,
now.
And also it is just that so many things happen later, and you just like feel like getting out of your flat or out of the house much later.
Do you have a lot of Thai friends here in Bangkok?
I have a lot of friends. I have made most friends like over the past months. Just meeting people like different artists, artists silapin, artists of like fine art, of drawing, and like because I'm also an illustrator and graphic designer on top of everything else that I'm doing. It's a lot of artists, and then of course people in the music industry that I know that are friends for like months or years. That is like different with like making friends just like on the street or going to a bar. That's like not my kind of style. It's like similar interests. Like if we meet at a similar exhibition, at a concert, stuff like that, then I'm also meeting friends because they have the same interests.
Exactly. What do you think about Thai people English? I mean, just talking about like your Thai friend that you know speak English with.
It's good. The thing is with English, you just have to communicate. It doesn't matter if you pronounce it the right way or if the sentence structure is not right or the tense. You just have to kind of communicate what you want to communicate. The more you think, the less you can get your point across. And that's the thing. Like think less about how correct it is what you're saying. Just try to communicate. If you don't know the word for train, you can use like another word like
or
this
whatever,
or like or for bus. Like you don't know the word for bus, car, big car. And then people know, so you kind of describe what it is. The same with Thai people that try to speak Thai with me and I don't understand the word that they're saying. If they describe it, I will get it. So everyone is different levels of speaking English. And really, as someone who's studying English language and linguistics, it doesn't matter if your pronunciation is different and if you're not hitting a certain consonant right or the th right. For communications, it doesn't matter. It's other thing if you're like a presenter or if you're doing like jobs and speaking English every time, or if you're a singer and singing English. It's important to not have misheard lyrics. If you pronounce something different. But for communications, just speak, think less about if it's right. And people will understand you because we can also think while you're speaking what you're trying to say.
Wow, that's good because I think like your English is really good now. I mean like I can understand you because I got a lot of German friends. So when they speak, it depends on where they're from, but when they speak like they have a lot like German accent. So sometimes what?
And I still have a German accent. It depends on who you're talking with. Like at my job, like if an American walks in, my English switches up so much. It's almost like I'm thinking while I'm talking like, oh my god, this is like perfect American English. What the fuck am I saying right now? It's like really weird. It depends on who I'm speaking with. And if I'm speaking to someone who is new to English or doesn't know much, my English sounds very German accented. So I'm like pulling it back and like saying easier words and like slower. So depending on who I'm talking to, my English sounds so different.
I see.
Really different. But like advice for meeting people and talking to them.
That's good.
Go to places with the same interests that you have. So if you're like interested in painting miniatures like Warhammer, go to a Warhammer store and talk to the people there. And most everyone like speaks also English, like even if you're in Germany or other countries. And they will just adjust, and you're just talking because you have the same interest, and you can share the words from your country or what you're doing and describing with just showing photos. And going to concerts from like artists that you love, going to
you will meet someone there.
Just do what you like and go to places. You will find the people with the same brains, same interests, and it will be so easy instead of like going through the streets and through the bars and hoping that you will find a foreign friend.
I mean
even here, go to like a Warhammer cafe, go to like a rock bar, go to like a comic book store, and if there's Farangs there to try to speak to, they're there with the same interests. You will find a friend.
I want to ask you about music. Did you play some instrument too? Drum?
Yeah, drumming. Yeah, I don't have a drum kit myself. I have like an electronic air drums
That's cool.
that you can like play in the air. But I would like to play more to be able to understand the musicians on like other levels instead of just like the voice and the pronunciation.
Have you been thinking about like making your own song or something?
I've been actually starting to write. I actually wrote with a band that's quite famous. You would know them. I'm not naming their name. But this kind of opened my eyes and world to actually getting things out of my brain onto like paper, into the lyrics or into rhythms. And I started to have like rhythms in my head and just getting it out, but I don't have the tools. But like I know how to walk, but I'm a toddler and haven't walked yet.
I get that. So I try to like teach myself too. You know, I got a couple songs out, but now I have like 2 or 3 demo songs that I have to finish.
Yeah,
so
and finishing up projects is a hard thing.
It's like it's so hard. So I kind of like come up with the melody, but
Yeah.
stuck with like what should I write about, like
Yeah.
about life, about you know. So now you make some content too, right?
Yeah,
On your IG, right?
Like years and years ago, many things are deleted. I did YouTube, like during the OG YouTube Germany time.
Oh, you still have YouTube now?
Yeah,
But
I
don't
did
really-
YouTube. Yeah, I actually have also something filmed with Paddy. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can a Thai talk with Paddy. You can see where I showed him around in Germany.
Right.
But I haven't uploaded my stuff. But what I want to do is share my knowledge about Thailand for people coming here. How to not be treated like a tourist, for example.
Yeah.
Wear something that tourists won't wear, like wear jackets, long pants, and no one will treat you like a
อ๋อ
foreigner.
ไม่งั้นเดี๋ยวเขาจะโดน charge สำหรับแท็กซี่
Yeah, just like for tips for foreigners, but also for Thais to understand like linguistics or just like to share how to actually learn a language because not everyone learns the same way. And I
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
have figured something out for people that are kind of like
good.
us, have difficulties like getting
Yeah.
the ball rolling or just
Benefit a lot of people.
keeping it and keep going with language learning.
If the audience want to follow you, how can
Yeah.
they find you?
You can follow me on Instagram where we'll post more and more
Okay.
stuff.
I will put it up here.
Yeah, Dorothea Ends. It's the same for my YouTube and other channels as well. But yeah, there you will find stuff and I will gradually post things and share
TikTok,
mine.
got
I
everything.
had a lot of followers on TikTok in 2020 because of a video that kind of went viral for me, like painting like
Oh, wow.
plants for my friends and sending them during Corona. But I want to focus on like music and share Thai musicians to the world.
That's so good.
Like basically Slot Machine is
Never
the
loved that.
muse of Thailand.
Exactly.
They're like muse.
Yeah,
And something
I
like
love
this
them.
will get people in the West interested and more people are listening to Thai music and watching Thai shows like more and more. And I can predict that Thailand is the new Korean wave.
Yeah, right?
98% sure.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was like
I have proof.
yeah.
Yeah, it's for sure coming. It's more and more people in the
Yeah.
West who start learning Thai. It's all because of media and pop culture. All
That's
of them.
good. It's benefit a lot of things like in Thailand. I think
Absolutely.
in a couple of years from now, like there will be like lots of foreigners will come to Thailand,
Yeah.
travel first,
And more
or-
artists coming to Europe. Like there's so many artists that have already been
Yeah.
to Europe.
Yeah, right.
Like Body
tour.
Slam and Slot Machine was like in Mexico
that.
as well. And a lot of like even just influencers or actors they're coming to other countries now. So they're visiting the West and you can go.
I
and
love
check
to
out.
hear that. You know.
And I'll try to get a Thai music festival or concert off the ground in Germany.
Oh.
For people to have their first concert in Europe.
Wow,
Hopefully.
that's so good. That's so good. Last question: what is your goal this time in Thailand?
To set the balls rolling for my research, to meet the people that I have to meet still for my analysis of English accent of Thai singers and maybe
Yeah.
get help and funding. So if you're a Thai singer as well and you would lend me your voice to analyze, I will do it for free for the research and just kind of get connections and get the ball rolling here.
Wow, that's so good. สุดยอดมากเลยนะ มาไทยเรียนภาษาไทยเพราะว่าชอบวงดนตรีของประเทศไทยเรา แล้วก็ร้องเพลงเป็นภาษาไทยด้วย เดี๋ยวรอฟังนะครับ ถ้าเกิดคุณมี your single in the future โอเค
I will do.
ครับผมถ้าใครอยากติดตามเทอานะครับก็ไปติดตามได้ที่ IG ของเทอานะ เดี๋ยวผมขึ้นมาให้ มีลิงก์มี YouTube มีทุกอย่าง
Instagram
ช่องทาง
ใช่ค่ะ
Instagram TikTok นะครับผมก็ยังไงฝากติดตามด้วยนะครับผมแล้วก็ใครถ้าชอบคลิปนี้นะครับช่วยกดไลค์กดแชร์ให้เราด้วยนะครับแล้วก็กดกระดิ่งแจ้งเตือนอย่าลืมติดตามด้วยว่าคลิปหน้านะครับผมจะไปสัมภาษณ์ใครแล้วเจอกันใหม่สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
ครับผมถ้าใครสนใจนะฮะอยากจะเรียนภาษาอังกฤษกับเรานะครับกับโบ๊ทและคริสนะครับผมมาเจอกันได้ที่ English Grammar อย่าไปย่านะครับผมใครสนใจ inbox มาได้เลยการเรียนก็เรียนง่ายๆนะครับผมแค่มี Facebook ก็สามารถเรียนได้ผ่าน Facebook กลุ่มนะครับผมถ้าใครสนใจก็ inbox มาได้จัดไปราคาลดพิเศษเลยครับ inbox มาได้เลยครับ